None shall pass. Not without a great deal of effort, anyway. Not at Yorkiewarts. Let's get back to it. We come into our new university. I think we only have 1 or 2 stops now before the Lord of Evil is inescapable. Right. We have 2 houses at the moment. We have Shadora. Unfortunately, I wish I could actually... That just lets me change that. They're chosen by the light and ambitious. So I think Shadora are going to be Shadow and Light. We haven't decided on who Arcadia are going to be as a secondary, or their second part. Whoops, did I do that right? Yes. So, let's get people in. Here they come. First students. We have a worker, chatty, voracious, pretentious. Go general. Jack of all trades, I like to put them in general. Beautiful, steadfast, etc. Put her in there. Olivier. You're a goth, so you can't learn light, so go into Arcadia. Chatty, voracious. Put you in there. Hi there, we're from around here. We don't like trouble and we're not fond of strangers. What exactly are you doing here? We specialise in healing farm animals, wouldn't you know? Now, we have a refectory. We have arcane, shadow, students hall. Oh yeah, we've just got arcane and shadow at the moment, don't we? Alright, well, we'll have a clan banner. Arcane and alchemy. You're appropriate, you're good. You are unionised, you're both unionised though. Job lover does what? Induces boredom. Alright, Sammy, you can join us. Which means going back here. Our arcane, arcanus, is arcane alchemy. Which means our next house is probably going to... Well, at the moment it's arcane alchemy. Might change, we don't know. Which means our next house is probably going to be nature. But of course that might change. What I'm really waiting for is working out why we have to specialise. New school. Help us with some architecture. Enchantment or assassination? I think we'll go for some enchantment, don't you? And we have appropriate or mediocre. He's better. Punctual. Comical. Well, she's better, I should say. But you build up with the adventures. We'll give it to you all the same. I don't like having poor educators. We've got that. Of course, we want to slow down the Lord of Evil. Absolutely not, etc. Yes, well, whatever. Adventures Guild Censorship Guards. I have found a window between 2 troll massacres to come say hi. The opening of a new magic school is always good news. What kind of mage do you train? Men folks. Blow things up. Use magical trinkets. I think we've got darkness. We can blow things up. Demonic chamber. For our darker students. Excellent. Or dark oriented students. Punctual, demanding. You're mediocre. That's -10. That only gives you back to 0. But you're already excellent, giving 20. Brittany, join us. The minstrel, greetings. I am the minstrel, but I'm sure you've heard of me before. Well, not really. Oh dear. Ah, the minstrel, he's so handsome. Tonight we're all going to see him sing in the tavern. The minstrel is distracting your students and they can't work properly. Go see him in the local map to take care of the problem. Oh dear. Alchemy apprentice, you're there. Child of nature. In there for now. Allergic crustacean, so you can go in there. Down to earth. You can't do arcanus then. Let's put you in there to give that some. Of mages and clans. Greetings, humans. Our clans need sorcerers to fight the king's forces. So I wondered if you could help. We're real nice folks, you know. And if you could gain the trust of the orc clans and improve your relationship with them, I'd say it'd be real cool. I think that works fine. I don't like that we've dropped with the kingdom and the Inquisition, but we'll sort that out later. Where are we? Very quiet at the moment. Alright. Learn slower because... Oh, yes. Okay. Watch for passing rooms with an animal. Okay. Let's put you in there then. Evil, smart. You're aggressive. Put you in with the light and dark. Passionate, well-behaved, old-fashioned, down to earth. So you can't learn arcanes. Go in there. Child of nature, you can go in there. Back to the cemetery. Build it up a little more. We need new tools. Here's some manuals to take care of them. Nearby students have a small chance of gaining specialization. Alright. Your comical, beautiful arcane scholar. Straight in Arcadia then. Light sleeper, voracious, hyperactive procrastinator. I'll put you in generalist. Oh, you're a bit slow, no. We'll put you in there. Light sleeper, you can go in there. Look at my beautiful Archmage. No, I'm not interested in your Archmage, I'm sorry. Archmage seem too hard to get, so no, I'm not interested at all. Local cemetery, we're at 12. New vampires, new students. Courageous light sleeper. You're normal for 5 years, go in there. Jack of all trades. Alchemy apprentice. Ambitious jack of all trades. Gourmet. Why don't... Oh, you're brilliant. Why don't you go in there? Now. Ah, here's where we must choose it. It's time to create specific teaching goals. We should put a curriculum together so our students end up with great futures. Which curriculum would you like to create? Magic Historian, Alchemy and Arcane, which we already have a school for that. We don't have runes and temporal magic though. We have a light school. We have a school that's light and dark. But we don't have those two. And they have to do in 3. Well. Light deck's only plus 100. We might not have a light room, actually. No, we don't have a light room at the moment. We do have an arcane room and an alchemy room. I'm a little uncertain here. Darkness I could switch over to darken nature. And light could have its own class, its own lot. We kind of need light rooms, etc. though. Vigilante 6 or Magic Italian 6. Or just 1 on Monster Hunter, which is going to be extremely difficult to get going by that. I think we're going to go for Vigilante. We need 6 of them. Gluten-filled refectory? I don't give a damn about gluten. What are you talking about? Ah, and of course... Rillig is the house. With... That's all in the background of Azul. I think as... It's not perfect, but... There. Rillig. Ah. And that doesn't let me have... Well... How confusing. How strange. See, none of those are helpful to the light. I make you shadow. And ambitious. To be nature. Dark nature. Alright. Datura. Dark nature. That's fine. Now. Oh, they've both got the same colours. Damn it. Ah. I'll change this to more of a nature colour. They'll do. Green. I can't change that. I can at least... Oh, no, not nature, is it? It's light. More of a light colour then. And this can be Brillig. Which can just be light. And then your nature and shadow. And that will work. It's not exactly sorted out right now, is it? I'll let it sort out over time. In the meantime, I really need to get a light room. Interdimensional room, definitely. Back to the cemetery. What a beautiful capture, Your Majesty. You enjoy your dragons. Every respectable school needs a special magical discipline they specialise in. We don't have it yet, but I think given the focus on that we're doing, I think we're going to be trying to focus on light. Diversity breeds enrichment. Nice. And we are growing. Slowly. Active characters in the room are bolstered by art, which reduces the growth of their needs. A feeling of belonging. Ooh. Huge drop with the kingdom. A huge boost with those. Students are free to join whatever side they please. Now, Royal Bastion, minus 49. We've got poor students coming in. We'll live with that. Cemetery. Getting close to where he's really slowed down. Meeting the Lord of Evil. Absolutely not. Temporal room. Yes. Mediocre, punctual researcher. You're erudite, that will boost you up. Right. And we desperately need something for the light. Now this is going to be a complete failure. Some cows have disappeared. No, we have nothing to do with it. I don't think we can risk upsetting the peasants right now. That already took us down, so it doesn't. We no longer have lowered students, teacher salaries. The cemetery is where it needs to be. Let's start improving the Royal Bastion again. Same came for the chat, Your Majesty. I'm sure you understand. Your eloquence is known worldwide. You must be exaggerating. We're absolutely fine. We don't lack discipline at all. Potion workshop, yes. Appropriate or appropriate. Inspiring would be good. You're a researcher. They're both good. Ex-Inquisitor, though. Let's take that. So the Lord of Evil is already slowed down. That will help us. As I said, we really need to get this back somewhere decent. Just came for a chat, Your Majesty. We're at minus 34 now. Another trip to His Majesty, and we should be out of having poor students. Although at the moment we're not getting many students at all. Dragon Merchant. Fine, I'll take a dragon. A light dragon for when we've got light rooms. Which we desperately need. Elementalist Dojo is fine. You're good, you're excellent. You're inspiring, though. You're not unionized, though. Alright, Mandy, join us. Alchemy again. A drooler. Why not? Keep the place cleaner. Your Majesty, enjoy the hunt. That looks like it should put us somewhere decent. Good, we're not suffering from the king hating us anymore. Well, we may have made huge mistakes with what we've chosen because we're not getting any light rooms. Village mage. Peasant. That's the only alternative. Smuggler. Alright. Wizard apprentice. That's fine. Peasant. Peasant. We have a darkness room. Tentacle. Roasting box. I refuse. Coffee's bad for you. Don't be ridiculous. Well, we are underway. Let's go back to the Royal Bastion. We could train your son to partake in magical duels, Your Majesty. That would be great. We'd love to help him along. Coward, aggressive procrastinator. Why don't you go in there? Shadow Disciple, definitely in there. Child of Nature, in there as well. Allergic to pollen, not in there. You can go in there. Magical Heart. Yes, let's. Steadfast, chosen by the light. I would do, but we don't have a light room yet. Bibliophobia, unbreakable. Going Datura. Down to earth. Yes. Hey mages, could you help us? The thieves from the Adventurers Guild spend their day spreading chaos across the village. You could teach them a lesson. We could gain a lot of prestige. We could lose. Good old Firestone, we'll put everyone on the same page. There we are. That's fine. For the sakes, we do have a dragon you could use, Your Majesty. Absolutely. And more alchemy. Let's see. Mysterious blueprints. Yes, let's have them gain more intelligence. They certainly need it. Steadfast, heavy sleeper, bully, and deaf. I'm going to there. Jack of all trades, you can go in there. Goth, you can't do darkness, so go into there. Allergic to pollen, you can go into there. Down to earth, and Goth, you can go in there. Let's see, Inquisition is -7. Let's have a word with His Majesty. Once again, you want to borrow our dragon for the circus? Fine. You should help attract new students. There we are. Oh, noisy classroom. Eyes everywhere, I think, don't you? Let's keep an eye on these buggers. We have a darkness room. An assassin's lodge. Ancient wisdom and appropriate. Oh, but you're excellent already. Alright, Sebastian, come and join us. I need to check something. Right. Chosen by the light, child of nature. Down to earth, you can go in there too. Ugly. Okay, dear. Fine. Village mage. Village mage. Village mage. Craftsman. That's fine. At last we have a light. And it's not giving me what I need. I needed a room, you fool. Well, we're going to need it boosting when we've got time. We're going to talk to the merchants. New classrooms. None of those. Damn it. Alchemy room. I needed light, not that. Well, we are being screwed over big time. Hyperactive, old-fashioned. Jack of all trades. Chosen by the light, child of nature. Gourmet worker. You'll do well there. Allergic to pollen. This is going to be a huge problem. Shouldn't have chosen light when we didn't have it. I didn't think it would take so long to get light. We get a refectory. We get a dolmen. Let's drop 50 gold to get a refectory, I think. Beautiful, chosen by the light. Will you stop doing that? Allergic to resistance and pollen, put them in there. A dolmen. You're appropriate, you're excellent. You are unionized, but you both are. Ancient wisdom and excellent. That's a great combination for fast learning. A crypt. Mediocre, mediocre. Inspiring. You're not unionized. Fine. Mystical birds. A military sphere. Let's try that. Let's go back to the sneaky merchant. Classrooms. Light room. At last we can generate some light. Excellent. That's fine. We're not going to be misbehaving in there, which is also good. A prison for when they do misbehave, I think. Pegasus Rider Drool. This does not interest me. Cursed locations. I can probably take on the sewers. Orphan, passionate, light sleeper, goth. Down to earth. That's ideal for you. Allergic crustaceans, unbreakable. You can go into light. And social, hyperactive, etc. You'll also fit in light. Upset everyone. Now. We only get basic rooms, so there's no point in going back to the merchants, I don't think. Let's go here. Or shall we go here? I think we'll go to the Inquisition, because we're trying to work on light. Give some gold. That's plus 20. Improve the potion workshop. And we have Child of Nature and Beautiful. You can go into light. Peasant. It's the only option. Adventurer, 200 gold. That's fine. Peasant. We need retribution, so Chamber of Truth. Mediocre, mediocre. I don't want mediocre. You are inspiring, though, and you're not unionized. You'll do, Jessica. Library. That should help people gain something or other. Oh, it's not the kind of library I was thinking. I was thinking of the room. DIY workshop. Have them make something pretty. I don't care if it's useful as long as it's pretty. There we are. You can go into the light. Down to earth. Why didn't you go in there? Jack of all trades, you can go into the generalists. Alchemy, you're in with Arcadia. Monastery. And we'll bring you some heretic artifacts. That puts us where we're getting extra light mana. Good. That gets that where I want it. Now, the question is, can we recover from our bad start? Steadfast, aggressive, down to earth, chatty. Because we're desperate for this, we're going to put you in there. I always put Jack of all trades, almost always put Jack of all trades in there. Right. Isn't it heroism the other thing I need? Yes. So, a heroic room. Appropriate, appropriate, both unionized. Neither adding beyond the appropriate. Alright. Iltarion. Yes. You'll do. I don't like the name Bart. Now find a critter to keep you busy. A witch's cat. Right, now then. We need to boost the orcs, but that's not important immediately. Royal Bastion. Let's go have a word with His Majesty. Just came to have a chat, Your Majesty. Sure you understand. All your peasants should. I'm sure you understand. And you should spend time with your wizards, of course. Alright, passionate, slow, you'll do. Shadow Disciple. You've got to go in the Shadow ones, haven't you? Goth, pretentious, ugly. That's fine. Oh, why did I put Goth in the light? That's stupid. Never mind. Purple Dragon. There. Let me go to classes. You can't learn that, you fool. Get in there. Well, you can, but you're lousy at it. We have a dark room. Or dark something. Coffin! It's not the cough that carries you off, as I've said before. It's the coffin that carries you off in. the circus? No. Simply came for a chat, Your Majesty. Sure you understand. Goth. Go in there. Worker Shifty, you can go in there. Steadfast Antisocial Shifty, Hypochondriac. You know what, you can go in Arcadia. Village Guardian, yes. Squire, yes. Peasant, reroll. That's fine. Clockwinder. Okay. Alright. Noisy classroom. Let's have some shackles. I'm sure our more enjoyable, fun students will love it. Right, Arcane, you're in there. Jack of all trades, you're going generalist. Hyperactive, shifty, claustrophobia. They're lacking. We have a light. Chamber of Truth to help their retribution skills. Over there. Back to the Royal Bastion. Simply came for the pleasure of a chat, Your Majesty. Now. Health risk waffle maker. Help them out when they're hungry. Who doesn't like waffles, especially if they're unhealthy? Which, as a diabetic, I must say most waffles are. We get an extension? Passionate, normal, shifty, hyperactive, old-fashioned. Put him in Brillig. Jack of all trades, well-behaved. And Jack of all trades going there. Down to earth. Doesn't actually mean going to nature, but it can do. Means avoids arcane. Royal Bastion. There we go. And now a teacher's lounge. We don't have one of those yet. The teachers do need a place to rest. Arcane. Back finery. Yes. Comical, old-fashioned, down-to-earth. Go in there. Allergic to pollen, go in there. Year 6. And it's marching through. I think we're going to be ending this very shortly. So we have a birth problem. An alchemist can lend a hand. Help you with your birthing problem. A pregnant pause, indeed, while your animals give birth. Right. Enjoy the hunt, Your Majesty. That will help us with income. Village Guardian, accept. Undertaker. Imp, alright. Perfumer. That's not bad. Peasant. Can we get a squire? No. Village Mage. Alright. Peasant. Can we get a squire? Yes. Village Mage. 15 mana of each type. You'll do. Adventurer. Village Mage. Peasant or dead. Not a hard choice. Squire. There we go. Now. Trophy case or large phoenix. Large phoenix. All the way up there. Improve the dolmen. And we don't have a rune... Oh, we're improving the enchantment workshop because apparently I can't aim correctly. Alright. Let's see what else we can do. I think we're going to pause it there. Improve. Well, that's shadow. Interdimensional. Arcane. Potions. Elementalists. Lightroom. Your pedagogy is excellent, so that's fine. Who's been drawing on my walls? Dolman. Enchantments. Chamber of Truth. Where's my bloody teacher? Whatever. Teacher's lounge. Ah, is that the chamber? Is that the teacher? Yes. You're mediocre. You need a doctorate. And now... You're still mediocre. Oh well. I thought it did something useful, but maybe not. Or maybe it only does when you're in that room. Either way, for now, I've been Archmage Yorkie. You've been a fine audience. Fine student body, I should say. And this has been Spellcaster University. We're over at Yorkiewarts. Very well.